Hello ladies and gentlemen, Nick here, and if my position from the last video looks a little bit different but fairly similar, it's because I've just taken the phone off the junk TARDIS toy playset that it was on top of to start uploading the 10 years on YouTube video that I've just done. But now this is this other video I mentioned towards the end, which is an announcement of what will be the official celebration video alongside the one I've just done, which is a Q&A. This will be my, I believe, second, maybe third Q&A. I think maybe the second one was a live stream one. I don't know if this one is going to be a live stream or if it's going to be just another, or like the first one where I'm just going to read it, read comments off and do that. I think I might try and maybe plan it like that, but if I do a live stream, I can do those first and then I can do comments in the chat. So, in the case of it being the first one, or if I do sort of a hybrid live stream, but I start off with comments people sent me before doing chat ones, and I'll mention that there as well if that happens. We'll see how it goes. But if it's the first one, or we start off that way, if it's the second option, then basically I'll be reading out comments that you guys have commented down below, but either in the comment section of this video or on Facebook, Twitter, or I've also got Blue Sky now as well, or another social media place. I don't know if Instagram you can do it. I've got that, so I could maybe try there. I think last time it was YouTube, Twitter X now, but Twitter/X, Facebook, and I think Skype for some people. I have considered Discord for some people, but yeah, it will be mostly down, and also Vimeo if I uploaded the video there, but I don't think I've got many people there so to be worth it. So I think I'll stick to YouTube, Twitter/X, Facebook, Blue Sky, possibly Discord, possibly Instagram. But certainly the first four at the very least. And also if it is the live stream, then we'll have more in the chat going on following those. So even more YouTube ones, perhaps. But if it is just a straight up video, then yeah. And if you don't have a question you asked in the comment section to this video, you can ask in the comments of the Q&A. I prefer you if you did it here so that you can have your question included, but I will answer it if possible there because it wouldn't have been answered in the video itself. But preferably please do it in this video because then you can get it answered on camera, I suppose, recorded, as opposed to me having to respond to it in the comments after I filmed everybody else's. And when it comes to the chat, if we did do the live stream version, if it comes to the chat, like I said, we'll do those after the rest. So I would say don't comment too early, or at the very least not too quickly. And if I don't answer those too soon, it's because I will be getting to them later rather than stopping between other people's questions and answers to answer those, if that makes sense. I'll address that again if we do a live stream. I'll address that again there, and that's if anybody turns up. But yeah, so we'll see about a possible live Q&A or a live stream version, but certainly there'll be something. The plan is doing it maybe 2 weeks time, second week of September maybe, or third week, second or third. That gives you about a week or two to send your questions in. Comment down below in this video, or comment in the comment section of the social media posts in that I share this in, or Discord, send a reply in to send the question. So if you can do that, that's how we'll do the Q&A in the Q&A video. And if it ends up being a live stream, like I said, live stream chat questions will be done out after those. they'll be saved to last. If we do it, like I think last time I gave it a week or two anyway. I did a similar thing with a Universal's video where people could comment about stuff when I was discussing what we could do for a Doctor Who movie, and then I said drop your opinions down below in the comments, and then a few weeks later came back to read some of those comments, and it was I think that was 2017. That was around a similar time to the first Q&A, so it was on a I was sort of juggling those two at the same time. It's not same time, but similar time, which was pretty cool. So yeah, we'll try and do that. If we give it, say, a 1 or 2 weeks for people to drop comments, then we could probably get something ready for 2 to 3 weeks time. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping at the very least to have it out by the end of September, at the latest, or do it at late end of September at the latest. But we'll see what September we do then. And as I mentioned in the previous video, we're getting a bit of an extension done to the house, so we'll have to work around when they're around. They're not here today, so I can do videos like this now, it's fair. Plus, I'm also going to be working on that updated Doctor Who Steelbooks video that I originally filmed back in 2023, but I think it needs to be done again. So I'm going to have to be filming bits of those. At that time, I think I recorded all of that in the same afternoon and evening with a dinner break in the middle. I think this time around it's going to have to be more spread out, because now it'll be up to 40 steelbooks as opposed to 32 as we had back in June 2023, which was when that was recording, and now we're up to 40 as of August 2025 with the release of the season 2 Bad Wolf one. I'll go more into details on that video. They might also be Tooniversals videos. I was considering whether they'd be Universals and then maybe put Tooniversals. Then I thought I'll put it on my channel, and now I'm thinking of going back to Toons for that. Toons fans, stay on if that's the case. Be on the lookout for those at some point later this year. And if any other Steelbooks come out, I will hold off and wait for those. But any from January onwards are probably going to have to wait for a later video. So yeah, anyway, Q&A. Yeah, coming September 2025, the 10th anniversary Q&A, third one, I believe, the third one I've done overall, third or fourth, and might be a live stream, might be, and you can do live Q&A so long as you're okay waiting for all of the other ones done first. But if it's not live streamed, then it'll just be like the first round Q&A. It will just be a video or a few videos, because that was a multi-part one where I do that. Yeah. But hopefully it's early to mid to late, at latest late September. But it would give it at least a week, maybe 2, to get comments down and collected, and then we could probably try and do something in the middle of the month. So, which probably would actually be after the anniversary date itself. Like I said in the previous video, I think it's probably next week. That is the actual 10th anniversary. I'm a little early with the celebrations, but if we're getting this Q&A questions dropped down now, then they'll be ready sooner than later, hopefully. Hence, maybe why second or third week of the month rather than the first. Really, I should have done this last week, shouldn't I? Oh well. Anyway, so I only really came up with the idea a couple of days ago, I think. Thought about the idea and I thought, yeah, let's do it. For something, as well as the video about the anniversary, let's do a Q&A as well. So, it may not necessarily be on the actual day. I'm not actually sure which day it was. I'm just sure it's some early next week. Same for when I started college. I'm pretty sure it was, if it wasn't the 25th, it must have been the 26th. No, was it the 24th? I think maybe, no, it was the 24th. It must have been the Monday. Oh, so it's yesterday's then. But yeah. So anyway, once again, rules for the Q&A. Comment down below in the comments section of this video, or to any of the socials that the video has been shared with: Twitter /X, Facebook, Blue Sky, definitely for those 3. possibly for Instagram, possibly for Discord, in which case that would be a reply to rather than a comment section for that. Yeah. And please keep comments clean. We're not going to be talking about anything too adult in those sections in this. We're keeping it fairly clean. And also similar with personal things. You can ask some things, but if I'm unable to answer those, or if I do not wish to answer those, then that's my decision. And I'll say what I can regarding that. But for the general kind of questions about anything you want, so long as it's clean, and if I'm okay with it when I get to reading it. If I find it's not okay, I'll have to say I can't answer that. But yeah, anyway, for the most part, it should be fine. So that's it from me. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time, hopefully for that Q&A, or if maybe we'll get another video out sooner. Okay, farewell.